and he pretty much lost his cool. He was chewing out the cops and all that stuff, but and there was a few other problems with the way he handled that police interaction. But nonetheless, this guy was on his second video for the channel. It was just like first he hopped out there and got involved, and you gotta. It's something that you gotta experience first before you can really try to figure out where your flaws are and correct those issues. If you're going to try to correct the flaws or figure
Well,
out
and the only reason I'm interested in curbing my language, honestly, is the expletives is to monetize my content, because I'm not one of those give up kind of people. There is no quit in me. So if cleaning up my language is something that's going to help me get back to where I was with my monetization, I'm going to do that. Because why shoot myself in the foot when I could have just searched for a better word to describe what I meant?
Yeah, and as is how should I put it? I got some videos where I've been demonetized, and it's not because of any fault on my own. It's because of other people that are swearing in the video. Of course, I'm still waiting on YouTube to manually review those. They have not stated they manually reviewed it, so that's quite the interesting part, despite they meet the requirements
I've had
for it.
so many videos of mine demonetized, so many hundreds of them, that it would take me probably a year to go through them and ask for a manual review.
Yeah. Wow, that is pretty extreme right there.
I'm serious. Like, I think the last time I looked at the whole list that was demonetized, it was over 500 videos.
Dang, yeah. I'm only looking at maybe I think I've been pretty lucky. I'm like 20 or 25 videos that are been demonetized, and some of them are just completely innocent, like me filming driving by a flipped over vehicle kind of thing. I'm just like, why is this demonetized? There's nothing in there that's a curse word or anything like that. It's me driving by a wreck I saw on the side of the road and all that stuff.
You know what I find very frustrating is I uploaded a video because everybody had to weigh in on, their own little angle about what happened with the mass shooting, the Stephen Paddock thing.
That one is quite the extreme, and YouTube's actually been getting a lot of flack for how they're managing that issue.
Well, yeah. Well, I uploaded a video, and I didn't see any muzzle flashes coming from the part of the Mandalay Bay Hotel that he was shooting from, and I showed a slow motion clip of I animated a little red rectangular bracket around where he was firing from, and I basically said, I don't know what this means, but I know what I don't see. I don't see any muzzle flashes coming from those floors of the Mandalay Bay Hotel, and I showed in slow motion a full magazine being dumped, and no muzzle flashes, just to bring up conversation. And I knew the video would get a lot of views. That video performed very well. For the first 24 hours, I was doing 2,000 views an hour. Okay?
Yeah.
So I did more than 48,000 views the first 24 hours. And like it was like 50 some thousand views, okay? Now, after that first 24 hours, YouTube slaps this parental guidance thing on it and says that you have to click manually to confirm that you're 18 or older to view the video. The video doesn't show any of the bodies. It doesn't show anyone getting shot at. It has someone walking by saying one sentence with no expletives. A couple walk by and they're talking amongst themselves about the shots. There's no curse words. So after that video, which made over 2,000 views an hour for the first 24, because it was like 50 something. Yeah, it was just crazy. But 50 something thousand views. Now they slapped that on there and it started doing 150 views a day.
Well, the thing is they did all kinds of stuff to silence people as like fake news and stuff like that, or conspiracy theories. And they actually had a YouTube newsletter or blog post or press release or something like that saying that they're going to try to deal with conspiracy theories and stuff like that. And there's been a couple of big prominent YouTubers that have talked about this issue and going, well, guess what? Sometimes, I mean, not all the time a conspiracy theory is true, but it's these conspiracy theories that sometimes lead to developing breaking news that everybody else ends up reporting on.
Right.
because it turns out that that one random fact that someone ended up digging
Hey,
up is true.
David.
Yeah.
Your audio is coming through really bad. It sounds like a robot trying to talk underneath water. I can't even understand what you're saying right now. I don't know what's going on technically.
Okay, that's most likely internet. How's it sounding now?
I can barely hear you, but I still can't understand fully what you're saying.
Okay, we'll have to give it a second to pass over here. Comcast is not the greatest internet company in the world, but unfortunately, it's the best option. Is it improving yet?
Slightly, yes. Did you just say, is it improving yet?
Yeah, I just said, is it improving yet? Is it starting to catch up?
It's still acting very weird.
Oh, let's see if I can. I'll make a small adjustment on my end here. And how's it sounding now?
Better.
Better. Okay, I just reduced the incoming bandwidth rate from you, but I can't do anything more on my end, to be honest.
That's perfect. You just cleared up the perfect. Yeah,
okay.
I can hear you loud and clear. Yeah, I'm on a fiber optic internet connection from a company called Vios, and it's screaming fast. So our computers might be having an issue being able to match data or whatever.
How should I put it? It's not really that. It's either going to be one of two things. It's either going to be the actual connection that we're used to connect to the Trump line, or it's going to be something on the Google side of things.
It's messing up again, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can't really, as I said, I can't really do much. If it starts messing up, it's going to mess up. So we might actually just go ahead and call this an end of the day at this point. So.
Oh wait, you're clear again.
Oh, okay. As I said, it takes a few minutes for it to resolve itself. How should I put it? When I first moved into the place I'm at, the internet was horrendous. It took almost an entire day back and forth with Comcast to get it fixed. So that's what I went through, and I still get the occasional hiccups, but thank goodness they're not as bad. I've done several test live streams and stuff like that to monitor the bandwidth, and I do know it's not the greatest internet, but it's better than nothing.
All the way up until that brief problem that we just had a minute ago.
Yeah.
Your audio was perfect. You sound great. I just bought this headset. It's called a Razer gaming headset, and I'm wondering how decent is the audio quality on this thing?
It's pretty good.
Right on.
Yeah, I mean, it's sounding just decent. As long as you don't position it like right in front of your nose or breathe heavy into it, you're good. It was fine where it was at, so. Yeah, but no, I'm just making that emphasis that when it comes to like those wireless headset mics, or I mean, even the wired headsets mics where you got the mic coming out, you got to sort of be careful on where that's positioned at, because if it's too close to the face, it's at one angle, you're going to start getting that wind breathing noise when you take a breath or when you're talking too fast.
Well, it keeps going in and out, so I think we should say goodbye to the folks on the interweb. But I want to afford you the opportunity to plug yourself, tell people how they can help perpetuate what you're doing on my channel. So, if you have anything you want to promote, go for it, man.
Yeah, Bunny Boots Inc. is the YouTube channel. Ink is INK, just like Pin Ink. And I have also many videos there and links to Amazon affiliate accounts. Well, Amazon affiliate links to the equipment I use. And on top of that, I do have a storefront with merchandise where you can purchase some t-shirts and sweatshirts. I even have an iPhone case I just recently put on there. I'm hoping to expand the selection of items that will suit possible people that want to exercise their rights when dealing with police or maybe even the TSA.
So that's Bunny Boots INK, right?
Yep.
Okay, because the audio was going out. I was just making sure that people could see that. So yes, check out Bunny Boots INK on YouTube. Check out Bunny Boots' storefront and whatnot. And I guess it's time for me to promote whatever I want people to look at. Of course, the channel is Mike Blue Hair. That's all one word. You'll find my rather massive video collection there. Also, I would love it if you would look underneath this video and follow me on Steemit. And like I said before, I kind of promoted Steemit a little bit. But basically, Steemit is a social network program or platform that's similar to, it looks like Reddit in its interface. It looks a little bit like Reddit. But basically, once you join Steemit and you actually get cryptocurrency from curating, which means that if you share a post on Steemit that ends up becoming popular, you actually get profit from that. So you can actually not even be a content creator and make money on Steemit if you go there every day and you repost things that you think are interesting. If you're good at that, you can actually make profit just from using their platform. I think it's amazing. I think it's a way forward. And like I said, why should we be creating value for, Mark Zuckerberg and whoever owns the other social networks? Why we should be profiting from our own life and actions. So yeah, check me out on YouTube and click under the link below this. And you guys can look forward to seeing Bunny and I interacting with other people in the liberty movement, other people. You'll hear everybody on this video podcast. You're going to hear from right wing extremists. You're going to hear from anarchists. You're going to hear from socialists. You're going to hear from anarcho-communists. All kinds of people. I have access and friends all over the political maps. I don't know why, but in this age of polarization, I've still been able to maintain my friendships, and I'm not gonna pick one of these sides or the other, the extreme left or the right. I'm just not gonna do it. So you will have access, listening to this, to all of Bunny Boots, all of his contacts and all of mine. So it should be a lot of fun.